The scoreboard screamed a harsh reality. The Minnesota Timberwolves, down by 25 points, stared into the abyss of defeat. The Oklahoma City Thunder, a force to be reckoned with, had dominated the game from the tip-off. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a whirlwind of offensive prowess, was unstoppable. He weaved through defenders, draining jumpers, and finishing at the rim with his signature flair. The Target Center, usually buzzing with anticipation, was shrouded in a disquieting silence. The Timberwolves, hampered by the absence of key players like Rudy Gobert and Julius Randle, seemed lost at sea. The Thunder's top-ranked defense was suffocating, forcing turnovers and disrupting their offensive flow. The deficit continued to balloon. Hope seemed to dwindle with each passing second. The crowd, sensing the impending doom, began to head for the exits. The game felt over before it even reached the final act. Yet, deep within the heart of the Timberwolves huddle, a flicker of defiance remained. The veterans, battle-tested and resilient, refused to let the game slip away. They reminded each other of their potential, of the countless hours spent honing their craft. A sense of urgency filled the air. They knew a comeback of this magnitude seemed impossible, improbable even, but they also knew that the game wasn't over until that final buzzer sounded. The fourth quarter began with a renewed sense of purpose for the Timberwolves. Jaden McDaniels, a young star on the rise, caught fire. He attacked the basket with ferocity, his layups falling through the net with a satisfying swish. Naz Reid, a force in the paint, used his strength to overpower defenders, grabbing crucial rebounds and converting second-chance opportunities. The deficit began to shrink, slowly but surely. Anthony Edwards, despite battling a nagging leg issue, refused to let his team down. He orchestrated the offense with precision, finding his teammates with pinpoint passes and knocking down clutch shots. The energy in the arena shifted palpably. The crowd, re-energized by the Timberwolves' resilience, roared their approval. The impossible suddenly seemed within reach. The Timberwolves bench, led by the energetic Terrence Shannon Jr. and the crafty Rob Dillingham, provided a much-needed spark. Shannon Jr., a whirlwind of athleticism, crashed the boards with reckless abandon, securing crucial possessions. Dillingham, with his deft ball handling and court vision, carved up the Thunder's defense, creating scoring opportunities for himself and his teammates. The final seconds of regulation arrived with the Timberwolves trailing by 3. McDaniels, fouled on a drive to the basket, calmly sank all 3 free throws, tying the game and sending it into overtime. The Target Center erupted in a frenzy of noise. The improbable had happened. They were going to overtime. Overtime was a back-and-forth affair, a tense and exhilarating display of basketball at its finest. Both teams traded baskets, neither willing to yield an inch. With the game on the line, the Thunder's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the hero of countless close games, drove to the basket, the ball in his hands, a chance to win the game. But Edwards had other plans. He anticipated Gilgeous-Alexander's move, timing his jump to perfection. With a thunderous swat, he sent the ball flying into the stands. The crowd erupted, their cheers echoing through the arena. It was a block for the ages, a game-saving play that would be etched in Timberwolves lore. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, cool under pressure, stepped up to the free throw line and calmly sank both shots, sealing the Timberwolves' improbable victory. The final buzzer sounded, and the Timberwolves celebrated, their joy palpable. They had overcome a 25-point deficit, the largest comeback in franchise history, to steal a victory from the jaws of defeat. It was a testament to their resilience, their unwavering belief in themselves, and their refusal to quit. Coach Chris Finch, his voice filled with pride, praised his team's mental toughness. "We could have easily folded," he said, "but these guys never stopped believing. They kept fighting, kept scrapping, and found a way to win." The victory was a much-needed boost for the Timberwolves, keeping them firmly in the playoff hunt. It was a statement win, a reminder to the rest of the league that this team, despite its struggles, was not to be taken lightly. The echoes of the comeback resonated far beyond the final score. It was a reminder that in the game of basketball, just like in life, it's not about how you start, but how you finish. And on this night, the Minnesota Timberwolves finished with a flourish, etching their names in the history books and reminding everyone that anything is possible when you refuse to give up.